Hey there, everybody. So one of the questions we get all the time when we talk about marketing or social media is, I don't have time. Isn't there a way to make it easier? Well, we say, you can automate a whole bunch of stuff, but you still have to do the work. You still have to be in front of it. But to make it easier for all of those folks who want a little bit of automation in their life, we thought we'd put together a training on the 5 myths of marketing automation, stuff you've heard, and then we'll talk about fixing it. Now, Sharon, being the mobile branding guru, and
it's me.
She's going to handle most of this. So I'm just going to turn it over to her and say, Sharon, you want.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, applause is good.
Okay. Sure. Good that it doesn't work. There we go. All right. So the first question is, what does marketing automation mean to you?
That it happens automatically and I don't have to physically, manually do it on a continual basis.
So set it and forget it?
Correct.
Ooh. What happens if you forget it and something happens?
I'd have no idea that it wasn't working.
Yeah, it's a good myth though.
Till someone told you.
Yeah.
And what about you?
You plan ahead and you get notification of when your marketing material goes out,
Yeah.
and you monitor it to make sure that it's accurate and that it has gone out.
So see, you have a much more realistic opinion of automation. That's healthy. You have a healthy respect for it.
Admin, CEO.
I know, there we go. All right. That makes sense. A little bit, just a real quick bit about us. Our newest book is coming out.
Yay!
In fact, if you're watching this video, you're probably here because you invested in that book.
Okay.
And you went to the website we talk about that gets you here. So, good job on that. We speak all around the country. We have a new small business marketing plan called the Small Business Marketing Plan. It's a do-it-yourself plus coaching program. What else? I don't know. Got 3 cats, and here we are. So, there. That's the briefest introduction of us I can do. And we work.
Oh wait, no, I think there's one more.
Yes. Small Business Marketing Plan. It's what we've done is we've videoed a whole bunch of our marketing boot camps, put together a really big action guide that when you're through the videos, you have your marketing plan. Plus, instead of making it shelf help, you get to go into a private Facebook group and get on our weekly call and ask questions so that you invest in it in a marketing plan, but you're not doing it alone. And that's the whole purpose of it.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you.
you bet.
Okay.
Myth number 1.
That's Rennie's, and he's not there.
Rennie isn't here. He just walked out. Oh my God.
So yes, myth number 1 is set it and forget it. Oops. And the trouble with that is, yes, things go wrong. Oddly enough, technology is not foolproof. Surprising as that
Well,
may be.
heck, I just forwarded a URL for new book coming out, Marketing Checklist 3. We're doing a pre-launch, and I need a fun link instead of just saying go to Amazon and find it. So the URL I wanted to use, I forwarded it, and the forward still goes to a page inside of our website for a social media day. So I've just forwarded 2 other URLs that'll go to that Amazon page because we want to make it simple for people to get there.
But it takes time to propagate those kinds of things.
Yeah.
So yes, so things happen with technology. I mean, we know it with just our cell phone, right? People call, yeah, it's great, we can be wherever and people can call us except when they can't because there's no cell coverage or the call drops or, whatever. So yes, technology is not foolproof. So setting it and forgetting it could lead you in some trouble because it may not actually happen. All right, myth number 2. It's only for email. So often, when people think of marketing automation, they think of being able to set an email campaign for follow-up and that sort of thing, and it's only for email. So we're gonna show you that it's not really just for email.
Like
There's
that
other
that
ways
monkey
you
thing?
can automate. Yes, we'll get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that.
So yes, it's not just for email, there are other ways that you can automate your marketing besides email marketing. Myth number 3 is it's only for the lazy. I would say it's not.
I think it's for the busy.
Well, and it's for those that want to be more efficient, right? Yes, you can spend your time sitting in front of your computer and you could be doing all of your marketing, but most of us don't want to do that, right? You guys are all trained to do what you do, not how to market what you do. So you probably don't want to spend all your time doing your marketing. You probably do want to automate it and make your time more efficient so that you can do multiple things at once. Yes?
Yes.
So myth number 4 is that you'll turn into a robot. Many people think that when you automate, it makes you too robotic and not personal.
Yeah, you lose the personality that makes you you.
That's the myth. Yes, that's the myth. So what we would say is that's not accurate if you plan your marketing with your voice. So make sure that you're showing your personality, right? Some of what makes you unique. We often say when we're doing the boot camps is, yes, we all think we have competitors, except that we don't. We have people who think they're our competitors, but they're not really our competitors because nobody does us like we do us, right?
Doggone, that's good.
Yeah, you gotta write that one down.
That's a writer downer. Nobody does us like we does us.
It's great English.
Sharon Yuloff, yeah. You know that's gonna show up somewhere.
Okay, fine. So don't make it robotic. Please infuse your personality. Myth number 5 is it's all spammy. And that's similar to number 4. It's only spammy if you make it spammy, right? So yes, you can create templates and you can buy templates and use those, but then don't just use the template. Go ahead and read through it and make edits and make it yours.
Yeah, there are a lot of products that their marketing, the email they send you sounds something like, here is the greatest marketing tool since marketing tools were invented. All you have to do is log in once and we do it all for you and you never have to worry about it again. There's a blogging tool, or some people would say that, what's that term when the blog gets rewritten?
Rewritten?
Yeah. We've heard it like 3 or 4 times.
Plagiarism?
No. But I like where you're going. I love where you're going. Thank you. No, it's the machine automatically takes it and
Spinning.
that's it. It spins the blog,
Yeah.
and it makes it different enough so that the search engines think it's different. For example, in the promotional product industry, one of our clients wanted to buy into a program where the company that sells it would, yes, we'll do your blogs for you for X amount of dollars. And when we asked the question, well, how many other people will have that blog? The official answer was nobody. I said, well, so you're writing a brand new blog for hundreds of people in the same industry who all want to talk about very similar things. Well, we use a spinner and it makes it different enough. I like your word plagiarism. It's kind of, in school, wow, how can I rewrite this enough?
From World Book Encyclopedia.
Yeah, from the World Book Encyclopedia. We had the Book of Knowledge. We had the Book of Knowledge. It was that 30 book set in the red bindings that my parents bought when I was little. And didn't even have World War II in it. Got it.
It was written so well. Why change
We
it?
actually heard a joke yesterday as we were driving in that there was a program, because you brought up encyclopedias, those of us that know what encyclopedias are, there was a program where you could buy enough groceries and you would get
Coupon?
no, the book, right? So you got A,
Oh, yes,
you
yes.
bought enough groceries,
Right.
and you got B, right? So she was
Yes.
saying that they never bought enough groceries, they're still missing W and Y.
No.
So yeah, so don't...
Which goes along with another joke.
Yes.
I know Let me think I can get it. We just heard this from Ann Vanderlee. I can
Oh, yes.
I can always remember 25 of the letters in the alphabet. For some reason, I don't know why.
Oh.
Not my joke.
That's
Blame Ed Vanderlee. He did that on our radio show. He talked about that on the radio show yesterday. Okay, good. Keep going.
Yes,
Sorry.
sir. So yeah, I would say don't use a spinner, basically. I have tried them. There was a program that I was in a few years ago that was suggesting it, and so I did try it. But I don't think it sounds natural. I don't think it sounds like you, and
Yeah.
I don't recommend it. We don't recommend it to our clients.
You know, you guys
You're
were
right.
right.
7:45.
Yeah.
45.
Will,
What?
from now on, you should know we start at 7:45.
Well, I should actually just get up when the alarm rings.
That too.
Oh, that too. Okay.
Sharon, this is gonna sound
Why are
silly.
you? Okay. Here's the thing.
Nice haircut.
That was weird. Good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I wasn't taking enough notes when you started, but I'd like to know the first 4 myths again.
Technologies.
Technology
We
doesn't
did
always.
10 minutes.
Should we go back?
Yeah, go back. What the heck? If you're watching,
There we
you
go.
probably missed it too.
Okay. So this is the Remy myth.
Yes. That's why I have a VA.
Now, look, you know, we use a.
Okay, you can. I'm
Well,
ready.
that's okay.
talking.
We use a program that will operate our social media page, Facebook.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
You have a whole bunch of other slides that I don't know about. Go ahead. Anyway, we use a thing, and I have said it, but I always have to go back and check what the response is, because when you look at our Facebook pages, if we don't get a great response, especially on my personal page, that 2:30 post on that Tuesday will not come in, and I put something else in. So I don't forget it. I go back and look at it. Okay, go ahead. I'm just going to follow along. This is very unusual. Sharon did all of the slides, and
he doctored a couple.
and
I needed help.
I'm kind of taking the Sharon role in this training. I'm going along for the ride.
Yes.
We'll see.
It's odd. It's very odd to not know what the next slide is. I don't know how you do it when I'm speaking.
But you went. Never mind.
It's usually like 70-30, right? You guys have seen us. It's usually about 70-30, and this is weird. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Are we good? 3
Yep.
is it's only for the lazy. So you remember that one?
Yep.
All
So
right,
this is a quick
don't-
review for you watching the
don't be
video.
It's for the efficient, really.
Yes.
Oh, ready's not ready. Sorry.
Okay. I got it.
Right. Infuse your personality. Don't be a robot.
Unless you can be the HAL 9000.
I like you had that in a different presentation. I just kept it.
Yes.
I liked it. I thought it went well for this one. And don't be spam.
Thank you.
Okay, you're good. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready for a bonus?
Now, we always add bonuses, just like if you're watching this video, it's because you invested in the Marketing Checklist 3 and you went to the website that it said to go to, and then at the top it had the video in there, you're watching it. So we always add bonuses, and that's a really great marketing tip. Make sure you have some bonus stuff.
Myth number 6. It's only for the big guys. I'm telling you it's not. You should do it too.
Yeah, there are a lot of websites that if you go and you look and you might buy something, you get followed around the web for days.
Retargeting pixels.
Do you remember the one I mentioned to you the other day? I was looking at, oh shoot.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I was looking at a product and very quickly it followed me to Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And it was, wow, didn't think that
That particular.
particular product, yeah, and I don't want to mention that product, I really don't.
I don't remember what it was.
I don't want to, yeah, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't want to mention it. It followed me around. It was like,
Sites.
wow.
What?
Now, there's a lot of,
Keep off the adult sites.
Oh,
no,
fuck.
it wasn't one.
That was his bonus.
It would have been fun. Yeah, keep off the adult sites on your work computer. LL Bean does it. There's a bunch of them.
There's a lot.
There's tons.
More and more.
Oh, absolutely.
It's getting easier and easier, so more and more are doing it.
I was looking to sell some hubcaps that a tenant left behind. I
Yeah,
looked online at eBay to find out what they might sell
Pricing,
for,
yes.
and now I'm always getting these things for hubcaps.
Maybe you want more hubcaps to go with those 3 you had.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love retargeting. It's the coolest.
Well, we all know, right? It takes between 5 and 12 touches before someone actually will make a purchase decision.
Yeah.
Well, why
When-
not use a retargeting pixel? You didn't buy it the first time, let's try again.
When this gets fully launched, the small business marketing plan, by the way, if you're watching the video on that site, there's like 12 links on that page to the small business marketing plan. That is on purpose. When we fully launch this, when somebody goes to that page, it's gonna follow them for 30 days, everywhere.
Okay, ready?
Go for it.
Awesome.
I can't wait to see, what am I supposed to do now? Awesome. I always wonder what I'm supposed to do now when I'm
I can't
watching
just
this.
leave you with the myths, that's just mean. Okay, so there we go. So here's first 4 steps to get you started. Ready?
Yep.
Set, go. First one, this is always our first one. Set your mindset. What's your marketing goal? What do you want someone to do? What's your end result? Get really crystal clear.
And by the way, the power on this video is about to end, so we're gonna have to stitch 2 videos together. So at some point, those of you that are watching, it's gonna change like that, and don't worry about it, we had to stitch the 2 together. I'm just looking and noticing. And that's with me fully charging that battery.
Bad battery.
Bad battery, bad battery.
So we need to go
Google
stop
it, you'll get a lot of offers.
We need to stop at fries on the way.
No, I'll just recharge it. Go ahead, keep going, babe. You're doing really well.
Sure. Except that we're speeding. Okay. Number
Take
2.
your time. Take your time, do it right. We'll just stitch the 2 videos together.
Use an autoresponder. So Hank alluded to this before, something like MailChimp. So we used to recommend MailChimp because it's free. We don't anymore. We now recommend ActiveCampaign. It's not free, but it is inexpensive and is far more powerful than MailChimp. And here's why.
By the way, we make no money from ActiveCampaign when we promote it. We do not have a link.
Right.
And depending on when you're watching this video, if it's like way past 2018 when you're watching, send us an email at info@yuloffcreative.com, see if we still recommend it. Because things do change.
Yeah, well, we used to recommend MailChimp and now we don't.
So
Yeah.
the autoresponder will be things like, if you Google something like your hubcaps, it's going to follow you around.
No,
No.
this is not a retargeting, this is an autoresponder. So an autoresponder is an email tool. For example,
Say I go on vacation and someone sends me an email.
no,
No?
that's not an autoresponder. That is an auto response. Someone sends you an email, you bounce back an automated response. That's not an autoresponder. An autoresponder is a tool that, for example, you went to a website and they asked you for your email address in exchange for a white paper. Right?
Otherwise known as a blatant freebie.
An ethical bribe.
There we go. Ethical bribe.
Loss leader.
If you would love this really great information, ooh, I would like that information. And that information is targeted at you. Learn how to get more auditions for half the time. Now, most actors would kind of like that. I want to see the 5 tips that'll help me get more auditions in less than half the time. Here's my email address, send it to me. Now you're on their list. And it isn't somebody sitting at the other end of it sending it to you.
Right.
It's put into a machine, an autoresponder. And that when that email comes in, it's told, ooh, when the email comes in, I send this. So it
So it's-
auto responds.
Right? But it's not just that, because then there's the next step. So you asked for this PDF. I see you didn't open it.
Right.
Here it is again. Now they wait a couple days. I hope by now you've had a chance to read it. Do you have any questions? Please hit reply. Right? You think someone's actually sitting there going, oh, it's been 2 days since Will bought it. I need to send him this other email.
Well, it's all programmed.
No,
Is that
they're
what
using
Yes.
an autoresponder.
Yeah, Infusionsoft can do this. And
we
your
just don't-
firm has Infusionsoft.
We don't recommend that to most of our clients,
Right.
because most of our clients are a small business and they don't need that kind of power or expense.
It-
Active Campaign is similar, but in its power, but far more affordable.
Yeah. Now,
Is that easy to program? Jerry spends endless hours trying to program all the campaigns.
Easier.
it is easier.
I
You know what, I'm not gonna,
Not me personally.
I'm not gonna say anything negative about Infusionsoft. It's
We
a
use
great,
it.
we use it. It's a good product. But the learning curve is long. It's, it's not ooh, I got it right away. It's long to get really good at it and learn all of its bells and whistles. This one we found is a fraction of the cost and easier. So it can't
And
do
almost as powerful.
yeah, it can't do everything that Infusionsoft does.
No.
So
But
there are positives
What
and
would
negatives.
be missing?
You know what? I can't get into that
Just
here.
curious to see.
Not on this video. Not here. Sorry.
I will say one of the things that sets it apart is the way that it uses the payment processing.
Yeah.
That's one of the differences. Okay, so one of the reasons that we no longer recommend MailChimp and we recommend Active Campaign is because Active Campaign also has a CRM built in. MailChimp does not. So MailChimp is only an autoresponder. So it only does that email back and forth thing. It does not also keep track of all of your contacts, clients, customers. A CRM is a customer contact client relationship manager.
It reminds you, hey, on the first of the month, you're supposed to call this list of people to check in with them. Yeah. You're supposed to call this one particular client. You were going to ask, you and Paul set this date to reconnect. So here's your list of things to do today.
You can also tag them. So you can segment them into different things, right? The reason this person is in my autoresponder and in my CRM is because they clicked on this link. They wanted to know about this. I met them at this function. You can't do that. If all you have is an autoresponder without the CRM included, you can't do that kind of segmentation.
Yeah, for our private coaching clients are about to get information on a contest we're going to run. We're going to run a year-long contest for our private coaching clients on, you get free time with this. You get a whole bunch of cool stuff. And here are all the rules, here are the things. Rather than me calling them all and going through it all, I put one report together, I put it into the autoresponder, send it out to, click, this is going to the list, private coaching clients, and all of them get it. So it just makes it's a tool that makes it simple. Now, here's the thing you have to keep in mind. The better the information you put into your system, the better it's going to work for you.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah, so that still applies.
With any database. Yeah. So yes, remember one of those myths early on was it was only for email? It's not only for email. There are social media apps. There are quite a few, and it depends on which social media channels you are using as to which app you should use. So Hank uses one that is only for Facebook and Twitter. I've been testing a few that include also, besides Facebook and Twitter, they include Instagram and LinkedIn primarily. There's some others, but those are the primary ones. They're not as foolproof. So one of the things that I like about Hank's app, setyourownstatus.com.
Yeah. By the way, that's an affiliate link.
It is.
If you go to setyourownstatus.com and you like it and you use it, we make money.
But it's only Facebook and Twitter.
Like $1 a month. We make or something.
Yeah, it's not an expensive app at all.
But yeah.
So one of the things that I like about it is that he can set something today for next week, but he can also set it to do again in X days. And he can choose whatever X days are, up to, I think it's 999 days from now. It's
I
like
can actually set it forever.
forever.
There is a X days until forever, but it doesn't limit it.
Okay.
How many get you see the OK Late Night Facebooker questions. If that question does well, it's set. It's set for again for sometime in the future. Like the one we had one this week that talked about 1980s music. You're going to see that again in 199 weeks.
Weeks or days?
Weeks.
Weeks, okay.
Yeah.
Because you can choose days or weeks or whatever, so, so yes.
In fact, the one you're going to see this Friday, I've already set that for 170 something weeks from now.
So not every app will let you do that. Some of them will let you set it, for example, we could go in today and set it for tonight or tomorrow or next week,
Yeah.
but we couldn't set it to do it again. So that's one of the things that I like about his app is it lets you do it again. I've been having a problem finding one that lets you do that for multiple apps. I have found one, I've been testing it, it's glitchy.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't recommend it. I've been trying to find another one that does it. I heard of another one, I just haven't tested it. So if that's something that interests you, talk to me offline and I can point you in the right direction. But so far that's the only one that's been consistent. It does occasionally, it's not foolproof. Technology is not foolproof. You can't set it and forget it, right? That was myth number one.
Yeah.
You do have to make sure that it really happens.
Yeah. I'll get an email every now and then. Hey, this post failed. Just wanted to let you know it failed. Now I can go into the app and manually hit OK, then post it now. So yeah, I've been very happy with its
It's not nearly
save your own
as
status.
glitchy as the one I've been
Yeah,
testing.
it's been really good. They've done a good job with it, and I've now used it for
Years.
several years.
Yeah.
Casey's making money on that every month.
That's why he still takes our calls.
I know. Okay, what else?
Another bonus. Oh,
Nope, that was it.
no, it's this.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is you.
It is?
Yes.